Welcome to jQuery video series, and this is part 29, and today we are going to look at the contains selector, how to use that. Okay, so contains means it says whatever content you specify between these quotation marks, it will search for that across the DOM and based on your scope. Right, so let's see where we are right now. So we are addressing this one, and now let's jump into the code and do some action. But before going there, I want you to go to jquery.com and I want you to click on the download jQuery, and from there you can download the uncompressed version because we are in the development stage. Okay, and once you're done that, then you need to import that in your project, and then you need to reference that in your head section like this. If you don't do that, then jQuery will not work. Then you write some basic JavaScript code saying, hey, document.ready and perform some jQuery instruction, which is right here. And this is our, the regular check that we confirm that jQuery is working fine. So basically what I'm doing over here is I'm selecting all the H2 and I'm marking the border as 5px. Also, let's have a look at the markup what we have. I got one H2 at the top, one H2 at the bottom. I got H3, I got two div tags, and each div tag contains the paragraph. Alright, so let's do the preview, and we should get the H2 selected, both. Yeah, so you can see the jQuery is working. Now it's time for us to use the contain selector. So over here you can see in this p tag and this p tag, this one, I have the content name jigsaw, and I want to select that. So I can go like this, hey jQuery, fetch me all the paragraph tags, and I want to see if any of them contains jigsaw as a content, jigsaw. Right, so alright, so this is done right here. So this is how you write, hey jQuery, get me all the paragraph tags, and also look into that if any of the content is having a jigsaw as a text. So now I'm gonna do the preview in browser, and I can see my jigsaws are selected. Now the important thing over here to remember is, first, this is case sensitive. The content what we have here is a case sensitive. If I go and I write something like this, J capital, and if I now do a preview in browser, so it's not going to select anything, right? So let's fix that. Let's go back and say jigsaw and preview in browser. Okay, so this is getting selected. And now the question you might ask is why this one is not being selected, because the scope is over to the paragraphs. If I change it to H2, okay, like this, and if H3, it is H3, you can see in the markup, it's H3. Alright, so let me save that and let's preview that again. So you can see, only that guy gets selected. Now, please remember, do not do anything like this. The scope always matters and it is important. So if you do like this and if you try to preview in browser, then we'll create a big mess, and this is not you want. So now let's see where we are at present. So now we are done with the contains selector, and now up next we are going to start with the has selector. So thank you for listening. Good night and take care.